Yes, Shilpa Shetty Kundra has issued a fresh statement, and this is the official statement that has been issued by her, where she goes on to say that she is deeply saddened by the baseless attempt to link her name to this case. And she goes on to say that her association with the company was strictly in a non-executive capacity with no role in the operations, finances, decision-making or any signing authority. And she also goes on to mention, like several other public figures, I had endorsed certain products for the home shopping channel in a professional capacity for which payments due to me remain outstanding. And then she says, I want to put it on record that almost 20 crore rupees has been loaned to the company by us as a family, and the said amount remains unpaid. And then she says that this is a criminal liability on me that has been mischievously put, particularly after an unexplained delay of nearly 9 years, that is legally unsustainable and contrary to settled principles of law. My colleague Nilesh joins us on the broadcast with the details. Nilesh, what are the highlights of Shilpa Shetty Kundra's statement? Take us through the details of the case and now Shilpa Shetty's response.
Well, Shilpa Shetty and husband Raj Kundra had been facing serious charges of alleged fraud of 60 crore rupees. Now, this was given out by one of the businessmen, a prominent businessman of Mumbai, who had mentioned that he had invested into a company of the couple. However, the written amount or the promise which was made to produce certain kind of products wasn't being done, and ultimately it was used for a luxury of their own, which is why the petition later on moved to Bombay High Court, which is currently being discussed into the Bombay High Court. However, the recent development into the said case came in when the EOW, that is Mumbai Police's Economic Offence Wing, registered a fresh section into the said case, which was section 420, that is of cheating. After which Shilpa Shetty has issued this fresh statement, a detailed one, stating that she had no financial role into the company. She was only acting as endorsing individual into the said company and had no transaction being done. In fact, Shilpa Shetty goes on stating that the amount which should be professionally paid to her for the endorsement wasn't even given out to her for the past few years, and which is why the case is completely fabricated just to malign her image and bring a bad name to the company as well. However, Kothari, who happens to be the complainant, has given out that if EOW happens to be failing into bringing justice to him, he will be further moving out to the enforcement directorate. Thus will be causing more trouble to the couple, that is Mr. Kundra and Shilpa Shetty. Now, it is also important to highlight that the couple have been put on hold by the Bombay High Court not to travel abroad, of which the petition has also been filed, a request petition.
Okay, but Shilpa Shetty Kundra going on to say that this is a malicious attempt to tarnish her image. Nilesh, thank you for joining us with those details. Quick break, we'll be right back.